Hey guys, what's up? Let's see. I'm trying to think what I should play today. I probably will play either Grim Patron War some or some kind of mid-range deck, like a mid-range Paladin or Tempo Mage. Actually, let's play Tempo Mage. I like this list. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. So I've been playing a slightly different one than the ones I've been playing before. This one's like less based on what? Less based on something.
Let the games begin.
Yeah, it's less based on Archmage combos and more, I don't know, something else. So let's see what I want against Warrior. Mirror Image for sure, and then minions that don't die to Fire War Axe, so very likely, like Unstable Portal is really nice because you can play it and it doesn't die. Mad Scientist is really good. I didn't see the stream about the Wreckful thing. I didn't watch it. I needed to sleep.
Hello there.
I think it's more reasonable for me not to use the coin here, so I can do, because like if I coin out Mad Scientist, it'd basically just be playing on Unstable Portal in turn 2 against Fire War Axe. I don't think there's a big point in it. I could just play Mad Scientist and then play Sorcerer Apprentice and Unstable Portal. It's almost the same thing, except I get to save some mana. I'm gonna save the coin. Ladder Anxiety? I don't know. Honestly, you just have to get through it and play, because I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I definitely know it's a thing. I mean, it's not even new for Hearthstone. It's really common from StarCraft as well when I used to play, like Ladder Anxiety. I had to balance the value of killing Acolyte Pain immediately with the Frostbolt and like really messing up my curve. Okay, so it kind of pays off. He doesn't have the Cruel Taskmaster here, and he had Deathbite to kill my Sorcerer Apprentice anyways. Looks like this is Patron War, it seems. Players can change their deck choices week to week in the Archon tournament. That's for sure. It's a league, so there's no way that you use the same decks for the whole league. Leagues are during almost like a month sometimes, maybe even more. But yeah, you can change decks. I've been like extremely tired over the last 3 days. There's been like tournaments every morning. Like on today's what, Thursday, so on like Tuesday and Thursday I had like Star League and Wednesday at Archon Team League. I've been just like super tired because like end of season plus streaming in the evening, so it's like the whole day has been kind of locked up. It's been weird. I went after today this morning. Like the Star League match was super early in the morning, like 7 a.m. So it took. I didn't get much sleep, but then I just like went back to sleep. I had like a finally like a long sleep, so finally feel rested. Okay, it looks like it's Grim Patron War, that's for sure. With the slam read. It looks like how he's playing. It seems like Patron War. This is really, really good for me. I got a slam with the counter spell, meaning he didn't get to cycle it, and he has only 3 cards. Grim Patron War plays awful on 3 cards.
The gates are open.
I would play Emperor, but I don't want to trade my Sorcerer Apprentice for the Armor Smith. It wasn't completely mandatory for me to Frostbolt it either, but it's okay to Frostbolt it. It's like a breakpoint for Deathbite if he has it, or Execute. Wow, that's painful for him. Maybe an Execute though. The Rag version is much better than the Archmage version in these situations where you don't have a lot of cards. I don't see him making a comeback just because he has so little cards as a Patron War. Nothing seems too great for him. And I'm wondering if I should, I think go face. I have a Fireball as a finisher. Either way, I'm leaving at 1 Patron if I miss. So like things like Cruel Taskmaster are still gonna duplicate it.
My blade be thirsty.
Yeah, tons of StarCraft players have ladder anxiety. I know I had in StarCraft when I used to play. I don't really know. I never really got over it. I mean, never really felt perfect about it, so. I'm gonna value my Mana Worm getting buffed. Over the 1 damage it's taking early. I mean, I'm not even sure. Like, I don't have that ladder anxiety in Hearthstone. It's always going to be a thing for some people. I don't know really about. I guess Echo should have more synergy with Mirror Image. I didn't make this deck though, so.
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
So the only card I'm thinking about mulliganing is Sorcerer Apprentice. I guess I won't mulligan it because I have a curve here going from 2 to 3, and then I can play Sorcerer Apprentice in the mid game. Otherwise, if I do top deck Mirror Image, I can do Sorcerer Apprentice Mirror Image on turn 2, and then just go, like, have an insane hand. Because if I can actually stick Sorcerer Apprentice, then I can play all these really cheaply, Arcane Intellect and Portal. But I don't think I will play Sorcerer on turn 2. I think it's too weak to Fire War Axe. Oh, that's really good. War has a really hard time dealing with Sunwalker. The Divine Shield tanks like a weapon charge. I don't even know how they deal with it on turn 3. And then if I can use the Sunwalker to protect my Sorcerer Apprentice, I can do this on turn 4. And then I'll stick the Sorcerer Apprentice. Maybe. I mean, it depends, but at least weapons won't kill it. If he wants to kill it, he'll have to shield slam it. I feel like it's more likely that this is Control Warrior than Patron. From what I've seen, Patron Warriors usually have more early game, so if they're missing early drops, it's slightly more likely to be Control Warrior, but still, you know, it could be anything.
Let the pain speak to me.
That's a pretty good one, because it kills some off my Divine Shield. I feel like it's fairly well protected, the Sorcerer Apprentice. Hopefully it doesn't die. Or if it does, then he'll have to expend some amount of resources on it. That's non-negligible. So I played Mad Scientist instead of casting spells. Probably gonna just cast spells next turn. Oh, I've been really tired. Actually, this is the first time I felt rested in like 3 days, but I am kind of sleepy. I've been like sleeping all day after the morning tournament. Slam. Okay, slam execute probably. This is Patron Warrior then. This guy survives, and I can start snowballing minions. So now he has 1 weapon, I have 2 minions, potentially 3 or 4 next turn. Interesting. I don't think that goes very good actually here. Wait a minute. If I echo here, I can play Sorcerer Apprentice number 2. No, but then I still can't play AI. I could play Portal for free though. That seems okay. In fact, that's probably pretty good. It looks like he might have Emperor, which is bad for me. One of the ways he can definitely win this game is to just quit on Emperor this turn and then just threaten combos from there on. my board is pretty weak to Grim Patron combo, especially if I get out Mirror Entity from Mad Scientist. It doesn't really help the Mirror Entity because the War Song gets Mirror Entity and then it's just food for the Grim Patron combo.
What now?
Pass me that arc light square.
Nice. So he had a coin, so he could have played Emperor if he had it. That's good for me that I didn't have Emperor. If he has to come on turn 8 instead of turn 6, let's say, it's gonna be probably too slow. Stroll first. I do want to kill this minion since it's threatening my minions. I can probably kill with arcane missiles here.
Interesting.
Not sure if that's the best actually. I mean, it might have been the missiles is better than the Frostbolt the more I think about it. I can get an extra ping off and I can trade the Blackwing for it as well. One thing is I kind of want to play Counterspell soon to stop. I don't really know what I'd be stopping. The Counterspell makes sense turn 7 more because it stops coin patron combo. The other spells I'm stopping are like cycle spells. But he has so many cards, I don't care about stopping his card draw right now. So I guess it's okay for me not to play the counterspell. Probably should have saved the Frostbolt though for face damage and used missiles to try to remove the Gnomish. I believe that's probably lethal here. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Well played. Well played.
I don't think any of the wins really surprised me in the Archon League. I mean, I didn't watch the games, so... But anyone can win. All the teams are good, so it's definitely can't surprise me.
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
I'm kind of surprised to play a lot of Patron Warrior. I mean, it's the strongest deck, especially at ladder climbing. I've actually come to the conclusion that especially for ladder climbing, like at low ranks, Patron Warrior is by far the best deck. But it's still surprising to see it a lot. Patron Warrior is just really good against like non-top tier decks, and then when you get to like higher ratings, eventually it becomes like then it's better to play things like Control Warrior and Handlock, like decks that kind of counter the Patron Warrior. But at low ratings, they're not great decks. Gonna get sad if I get BGH'd here. but it has to be better than dropping Flame Waker. I mean, because no one keeps BGH, whereas they will keep Death Spite for coin Death Spite, and also it's a huge threat. I need to cash in on Still Portal Valley as early as I can, because it reduces, it's like a 6 drop on turn 3. Oh, I just realized how much synergy this guy has with my deck if it doesn't get BGH'd or one-shot, because spare parts go well with Flame Waker.
What now?
Well, if he executes it, it's not that great for me still. I mean, it's still good, but... I'm kind of weak to Death Spite. Against Death Spite, I will Frostbolt next turn. Also could have like double Manor Frostbolt this turn against Death Spite, but that's a little bit more weird. Yeah, that's way better than Drake. Drake just dies and then the Death Spite kills the Mana Worm. And I don't get to play a lot of spells on my Mana Worm turn, so... How much damage did Arcane Missiles? 5 damage. This Frostful is 5 damage because of the 2 Mana Worms. And the fact that the Mana Worms are still alive means that it's better than that. It's like better than spell power because the Mana Worm is a more permanent threat. Like, he has to deal with bigger Mana Worms next turn too.
Charge forward!
I don't think it's worth it to freeze the Warsong Commander. Because I'm not scared of the Warsong Commander trade.
Armor made to let the pain speak to me.
This game is going to be hard.
Well played.
My blade be thirsty.
At least there's no patrons, but the Frothing's kind of bad news for me too. He doesn't have that many cards, so it's like there's some chance that he doesn't have another execute, which is kind of good for me for my Ragnaros. But At this point, there's so many minions and armor smith that even the rag isn't going to really win the board, even uncontested. Okay, so if I ping Flame Cannon, I have 4 mana left over. And I can either Mirror Entity or AI. I think Mirror Entity is better there, so I'm going to do that. Another option I have is to Coolant his 16-2. But then I still can't play Rag. It would allow me to play like both Mirror and AI, but I don't think that's even smart at that point.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
I'm trying to protect my ghoul from exploding. I don't really want to explode my ghoul since it's a liability for me against his deck, potentially, so I froze the 2/4 so that he can't kill a ghoul. I think I've done streams where I only towered and brawl, but I don't know, it depends.
Checkmate. Well done.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem that great. I've already tried it, but I don't think I'm gonna play this one. I'll probably skip this one and play one next week or something. Well, I'm gonna get the free pack from it. Just not now.
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
I think Mirror Image changes the type of hands you want against War. Normally you don't, like, the Mana Worm, Sorcerer Apprentice, Flameworker kind of hands aren't too great against War because weapons, but Image kind of changes stuff. Maybe you want that type of hand. I'd say it's reasonable to drop Portal and try to go for minions. I'm gonna try it. It's a really good answer. I don't like dropping mirror image on empty board though. It's like if they drop minions and start killing it, it's really weird. I just prefer to wait until I have a minion. This is basically stop armor. I mean, Acolyte Pain. Acolyte Pain is so good for me. Because my deck really needs card draw. I'm gonna wait on the Suit Spear, so I'm gonna wait for the mirror image there. I don't want to play this into a Despite. Whereas this one I don't really care, the Mad Scientist, so. This is like a good thing about having two secrets too. Unfortunately, I don't have like a super good minion to protect. Still doesn't make sense to trade my Cruel Taskmaster for his Cruel Taskmaster to try to save my mirror images though. I think you want mirror images mostly to just like tank minions while you go face. I've tried stuff like that before. It's just been bad normally.
What now?
This situation, he does have a lot of armor, but
Someday I'll be just like you.
trying to freeze his weapon here. I don't want him to take out my minions one by one. I mean, it's in a way it's a little bit wasteful, but I just get so much tempo still, so. I have double Seekers down, which is like a really good thing for me, even though I'm running out of cards. It seems like the way he's playing it's more like as Control Warrior than Grim Patron. I don't know, it's not really the way he's playing. It's not like a stylistic thing, it's just like the cards he's used and the frequency of stuff coming down. I'm not really talking about like how he's playing. Yeah, so it is Controller Mirror. Dude, that's really good. It protects my minions from Dustbite. Oh, that's pretty good too. I can use this to take out. Let's see. This is kind of weird. I'm gonna have to suicide my Suit Spear here. Or my Cruel Taskmaster. I was thinking using the Cruel Taskmaster to take out the slime.
Perhaps.
I guess Mirror Image is like useless actually. If I didn't have another taunt here, I would play the Mirror Image to protect my other minions, but he has to get through the Belcher anyways, and then it plays into some cards more like Baron Geddon and stuff, so, and Brawl, so I'm not playing the Mirror Image yet. I'll probably play it next turn, depending on how this turn goes, especially if my Sorcerer Apprentice is still alive. Yeah, so I'm gonna play it next turn, I needed the taunt, and I'm gonna not, of course I'm not gonna kill Emperor. Control Warrior, it's not as important to kill, and also I can't kill it. I would probably lose the game if I kill it. I need these images to protect against this. Well, I mean, I could always kill it with Rag, but what I'm saying is not going to kill it with my minions. I lose all my minions for that. And the Emperor is not that useful because of the mirror images. So I'm not completely sure. It feels better to go face their Emperor against Control Warrior. He doesn't have that many cards in his hand. The images are being protected right now. I mean, my minions are being protected. And getting him to 3 sounded pretty good as well.
I can take the hit. Someday I'll be just like you.
You know what? It doesn't make sense to even use my Arcane Missiles here. Bragg might just kill that, and I can't kill that with just Arcane Missiles anyways. Like, not unless I want to trade the Sorcerer Apprentice in, which I don't even want to trade it in. I would never keep Frostbolt against Warrior, but I would keep Flame Cannon against Warrior.
I can take the hit.
Because of Armor Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite weird. This is a situation I feel like I probably will cash in the missiles here. Because I'm going to trade. I need room for Dr. Boom. The 3-1's going to die anyways to the slime. I might just miss lethal, kind of. I wonder if it feels better to go for, like, if I just attack the Sorcerer Apprentice in the face. If Rag hit face, he would have been dead. But I'd leave up like a 5-3. I'm not sure. I think this is actually better. Because even Alex Straza, he loses. And I don't get the extra boom bot the other way. And then if Rag hits Shield Main, he would be at like I think like 9 or wait, like 7?
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
Yeah, so with Mirror Image, you definitely want to keep, like your, like the last game, the high threat minions against War. Everyone's a Warrior, interestingly enough. Played like 4 Warriors in a row today. I would probably coin out the Mirror Image on turn 1. Well, for sure, because that saves my Mana Worm from dying. Those are some value images. Gonna tank the whole Fire Orax. Okay, so the problem here is if I play Flamewaker, I'm still weak to Deathbite. I think I will play Flamewaker. I was selling minions though, it only kills one minion. I get to peel off the 5 armor, which is good. Basically, like, no matter what, unless I Frostwolf Face, which is way too inefficient at this point, the Deathbite's going to kill one of my minions, Manworm or Flamewaker, so by having 2 high threat targets, you can only kill one at a time. It's still worth it. It's really worth it to overload board when there have like 3, when you have multiple minions. That's the weakness of war when they fall behind. Wow. Is this setting up for something?
What now?
Armor made to fit. Armor made to fit.
I think he's dead. There's no way I don't have lethal here.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Inferion is mostly for control decks, I guess. In fact, I guess it's only a deck that Inferion fits in. It's pretty good for control decks. I've been liking Inferion more and more over Ysera, but still not sure if it's better than Ysera.
Let the games begin.
This is very good against Hunter, but I think it's better going second than first, since I'm never going to turn 1 Arcane Missiles, and I do want to... And also, like, Manworm is so important to have against Hunter, because of the 1-3 beats all 2-1s and 1-1s. If I do Arcane Missiles, it'll be sometime around turn 3 at the earliest. I'm not sure if it's worth it to keep the Arcane Missiles to play potentially on turn 3, though. I think I need minions first before keeping Arcane Missiles. Like, there's no way you win the game just trying to remove every minion with spells. You have to, like, have... That's how Tempo Mage works. You need to have, like, minions first, and then you prioritize spells. That's how you, like, build tempo. You use your spells to remove their minions after you have board control. Then you can do a lot of damage. It's, 9-7. I'd rather have something that inverted, like a 7-9. Because 9-7 still dies to minions fairly easily this early. Like, he almost has enough to trade for it, and then he gets a 3-3 Finkel as well. It's definitely a problem for me. I will still play it as... If my hand is like this, I'll definitely play it over AI, though, that's for sure. And over Mirror Entity. It's just not great, that's for sure. We're really hoping it doesn't have like a hunter's mark here. Kill command. Yeah, that should work too. Although with this play, it's probably gonna go. I don't know actually. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Probably because that's freezing trap, so he's just gonna isolate it with the freezing trap.
Interesting.
I think I'm just gonna keep this here. I don't really want to block the trap, freezing trap. Second one should be, I don't know, snake trap or explosive, but I'm gonna see if I can just like try to use something else here. It kind of makes sense to attack first in case it's explosive, but I'm just not gonna attack for a long time. So, and I have the mirror image down, mirror entity, meaning anytime he plays a minion, I can very likely use his minion to proc the trap. I can also just sit here and use Rag to win the game or something. It's getting more and more risky to unleash the hounds though, as I develop my board. Especially mirror entities or mirror images, since they don't actually kill the hounds when they trade. Like say he makes 4 hounds, he can just kill them for free. It's still going to be annoying for me.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Get in there and fight, maggot.
So even here, I can use abusive. I'll probably go face with abusive, since
Suffer my wrath.
I'm gonna proc explosive anyways, no matter what, right? So I might as well go face. I don't want to proc snake trap at all. Okay, that's a pretty good result. Now I just need to play... Actually, Rag is faster. I'm gonna play this first. Where mouse go? Freeze this weapon.
I've been inside that thing for months.
Let's see. That should be lethal no matter what trap, right? Because I have 9 damage from these 2 minions.
Steve versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
Yeah, I don't think it's reasonable to keep Mirror Entity. It almost makes sense to just do like Mad Scientist and a Mirror Entity, especially since I have Counterspell, so it doesn't matter to play Mirror Entity just because I'm a Mad Scientist. But it feels still kind of weird. I mean, it's good. I'm not going to keep it though. The secrets aren't that strong. It's more like they're in the deck because of Mad Scientist, right? Like, you wouldn't generally play secrets without Mad Scientists.
Hello there.
I think it makes more sense to not play Mana Worm if you're going second, whereas going first against Warrior, I'll always play Mana Worm on turn 1. I don't know if it makes sense to hold Mana Worm. Actually, it makes sense to only mulligan it. You should never hold Mana Worm if you have it in your hand. But if you're going second, it maybe makes sense to mulligan it because they can fire War Axe it. Whereas this way, they coin it out.
Perhaps.
Still not sure if you would coin it out.
Armor made to fit.
Perhaps.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Just gonna use this to buff my Mana Worm.
Fools.
If I was gonna play Sorcerer on turn 3 anyways, I probably should have just played on turn 2. Would have gotten like 1 more damage. But then the thing is, I want my Mad Scientist to die as early as possible, so it kind of makes more sense to play Mad Scientist first, in a way. So I can like bait out attacks or trade for minions instead of Sorcerer Apprentice. He has a really bad hand, I'd say. Didn't have any weapons. I'm assuming he didn't have Death Spite, because I don't see how I can armor up on turn 3 instead of coin Death Spite against Mana Worm or Sorcerer Apprentice, but... I hope that stopped his 5-drop. It'd be kind of good if he had only minions here and no Death Spite, which is kind of likely because he didn't count Death Spite turn 4. And they have a lot of 5-drop minions, like a Sludge Belcher or something, maybe. So that actually was a pretty good counterspell, even though it looked kind of bad. Oh my god, my hand is so good now. Basically it's Brawl, but I'll still have a minion after Brawl and a Seeker probably. And I have another Drake follow-up and a lot of burns, so... I believe Brawl's the only way he can make a comeback this game.
I wield the power.
This is 11 damage. Okay, that's way more than enough.
Madame!
4 gigabytes per 1 gigabyte per hour.
I will fight with honor.
I'm like recording my video. I guess that didn't make any sense. I'm recording the videos from my stream now. I just want to see how much desktop size it takes up, so I know if it's gonna like blow up my hard drive. Flame Cannon's extremely bad against Fountain, but then it's like good against. It's like good against some things, but it could be really bad. I guess like it's good against like that's Knife Juggler. I guess I just talked myself out of keeping it because I have Mad Scientist for Knife Juggler. This is a weird matchup because you have to fight so hard for board control. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth to keep AI, that means. But in a way, you probably can't be Paladin for board control, and you have to make a comeback mid-game with Flamewaker, so that makes sense to play kind of slow and keep Arcane Intellect and just, try to go for that as well. I think I'm going to do that. It makes a lot of sense to try to get double 2-drops though, so I can coin out a Mad Scientist on turn 1. How you record or stream? You can just record it on OBS. not pre-recorded.
Well met.
Ah, hello there.
Thank you.
I guess against Paladin, I will still coin out Mad Scientist here no matter what, because there's nothing that can really go wrong. If he plays Knife Juggler, I don't have a ping target, but then again, who wants to play Knife Juggler into Mad Scientist? And any other thing, I have a ping target. Or if he plays a minion or a mini bot, I have a ping target. Even an owl, I have a ping target.
Follow the rules.
Unfortunate for me.
Perhaps. Job done.
Would have been nice if I got the mirror, but
Serve the fire lord. Job done.
it's gonna be a hard game. I need to like find some way to play stuff. There's nothing good that'll actually take over the game. I don't know if I can wait. It's just too much pressure. If I got a mirror entity, maybe, but without the mirror entity, it seems like I can't wait. If I have to just Flamewaker here again with Sorcerer Apprentice and Arcane Missiles.
Well played.
I just feel like if I play Drake here or Mirror Entity, he has 7 power on board. Drake dies to True Silver. I'm at 27 already. Then I play Emperor. He'll have more minions down next turn, right? He still has to make a move on turn 6, so he plays more minions. I play Emperor. Like at that point, I'm just like almost starting lethal already. I'm just like dead. I don't think I could wait any longer to play the second Flamewaker after Emperor.
Reporting for duty.
This Snap Peggle hopefully stops drawing so much. Nice. So 1 out of 2, it's okay. At least this survives. I can kill that Peggle. Rag isn't too great here. I'm not going to play Rag here. I want to play Mirror for sure because of Tyrion Fordring.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
Ah, I needed that to remove Dr. Boom.
I am sorry.
I don't think I can make a comeback, actually. If I have to single target down Dr. Boom, too. I don't have Flame Strike in my deck. I'll probably go for the Ragnaros here. I'll probably kill the Bimbot, actually. Or maybe Mirror Entity. Oh, nice. Back in kind of the game. A little bit. Because Dr. Boom could just trade for my Rag. I didn't have a choice, though.
Follow the rule.
You can kill it now. Not really. I just have 1 health. Quartermaster is going to win him the game here for sure. If he has it. Because then he can trade for my Rag without... Oh, he can kill it anyways, so never mind.
I see. Reporting for duty.
He doesn't use spells. I mean, I've played... One of the reasons why I never used Spellbinder or Bender is because of Paladin. I've used Spellbender before, but Paladin never casts any spells against any minions. They actually do cast spells, so counter spells still useful. It's just you didn't need to cast any spells or didn't have any I really like Spellbender actually. It's like one of my favorite secrets, but I was never able to use Spellbender because I was like using it in like control mages before, like grinder mage and stuff like that. But to protect minions, important minions, and not counterspell trash like coin. The problem is Paladin in particular. They have 0 spells that target a minion, so I was never able to feel comfortable about using it. Not unless they're in humility, which is kind of doubtful.
I'll show them all.
I guess I was talking about when I was playing the deck before. Blessing of Kings was like non-existent. I've never seen that card when I used to play Spellbender. Now Blessing of Kings is kind of common, but I still wouldn't say it's super common. Since I played a minion heavy start, I'm playing this Bender because I'm just keeping up the tempo over AI here. Like and he had, like played a weak 3-drop with Fan Knives, not a super strong 3-drop. It's like a cycle kind of thing, so. I wish I could cast more spells using my mana better. I can't leave up Earthen Ring, and AI has a 0% chance of killing Earthen Ring. I guess if I draw Arcane Missiles or something, seems like it's better for me now that I got Counterspell instead of Mirror, because now he can't eviscerate this guy. Although if he has, I don't know, 2 spells here. I should probably play Mirror Entity now. That's pretty tempting too. I'm gonna play Mirror anyways. So many potential minions coming out here. He's already used Blood Mage, so not like a really bad minion anymore. I can combo the next Flamewaker with AI next turn. Gonna throw him down as bait. It's better for that to die than Flamewaker, and this is still a must-kill minion, especially with Echo. Like I can Echo stuff if it comes down to it. This is gonna be a Blood Flurry here. It's gonna be pretty good. He gets both my minions here. Normally I'm not really hesitant to play Emperor in this kind of situation, but Flamewaker Fireball sounds really good.
Interesting.
1, 2. Yeah, I don't have that many spells. Emperor's not that good as far as my hand goes. It's not bad either, but I'm playing for board control though.
disguise.
instead of face damage with that fireball. Because of Rag, I need to win board for Rag to be good. It's probably the worst one. Either way, that's not that bad. Penguin Seller, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Crowfist. Looking kind of bad for me. It was actually a pretty big difference. I thought they're almost all the same, but he needed the spell damage a lot from the Azure Drake. And going face obviously would have been really good as well. Put him at 2. It almost makes some sense to Arcane Missiles this turn, because it almost seems like I want Arcane Missiles the face right now instead of anything else, so when he plays other minions it'll be worse. But still, I'm reducing the mana to 0, and I have this Drake for spell power, so I don't know. This Portal is really good, and this is really good. It's coming down to a value game as we both run out of cards. If I can echo some stuff, I mean, I'm assuming my board's gonna die, but I'm talking about next turn. Because I have like a free Portal, plus if I draw a minion. Echo Dr. Boom. That's actually a combo. Now that it's discounted so much. He's actually gonna run out of cards, I think. Maybe. Depends on that second sprint. Now, this draw is gonna be really important. Nope. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Put your faith in the light.
Problem with Sap in 2 tier is not that useful. But if he doesn't have Sap, he's dead, I think. Alright, because I'm gonna lose on tempo. If you, actually, maybe I can play the Tyrion just anyways, like Saps, and I play it again. I don't know. I still see myself losing this game a decent amount of the time. Hopefully it doesn't have Sap. He's drawn almost his whole deck, though. It's unlikely it doesn't have second one. Oh, it doesn't have second one. Or maybe he just only runs 1 Sap. I don't know. It seems unlikely, but it's... who knows. Tyrion, Blood Imp, and Echo. I wonder if anyone else has ever played that.
Medivh versus Valera. Let the games begin.
I'm gonna keep both Flamewakers. It's just too good of a card for this deck. And we'll all have to see what happens. Like, if I have like a high tempo... Oh, that's interesting. Best roll. Flamemaker should be really good against this kind of rogue then. I'm just gonna play Flamewakers because I have a tempo hand. Like, if I didn't have the missiles or the mana worm, maybe it's different. But now that he already has a minion to deal with, to force him to deal with another minion, and he didn't even deal with the mana worm very well, it's likely that basically it's like more likely that my Flamemaker survives now. And if not, I have another one. I had a chance of Arcane Missiling, but if I use Arcane Missiles last turn, there's some chance to get unlucky, and even if I do get lucky, it's like the Flameworker then doesn't have anything to combo with anyways. I'm playing a high tempo kind of situation right now. I'm not going to play too conservative. Got it. I wonder if Iron Bark is better here. Because Emperor dies pretty easily. This protects my 4-1. It's kind of fortunate. I probably still have to play Emperor into this board. Sap does make it go back up. He's taking 5 face damage over trading a minion because his deck is an all-in deck. He doesn't care about his own life as much. He has to like utilize all his resources to go offensive. So, like, it's like the only way he can win. Or it's the not the only way he can. It's the best chance of him winning. Rephrasing that. If I clear the Mistress, then I get the clearest board. Otherwise, I have lethal next turn from Double Fireball. So I like Rag over Dr. Boom because it's safer if I kill the minion, and it's safer if I hit a face. Then it doesn't matter. I mean, Tempo Mage doesn't run out of steam that slowly. It's a pretty late game deck as well. It's a pretty nice deck. It's on the aggro side, but it's like you can go quite a bit with all the draw, like double Arcane Intellect, double Drake. Unstable Portal pushes your mana curve up sometimes a lot too. I'll go to the bathroom real quick, be right back. Duh.
Maggie versus Rexa.
You should consider muting the mic when you go to the bathroom. I don't know if I'm like self-conscious enough to mute the mic when I need to pee. I mean, I just don't think it matters. I really don't like Sorcerer Apprentice against Hunter, because Hunter is the class that fights for board control early. 3-2 is so bad. I'm just smoking everything.
Job done.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
No time to mute. Gotta go fast. Okay, so one thing I immediately noticed is there's no way I can stop Houndmaster because he's 2 beasts. Actually, there is a way. It's so weird. I would have to attack the 1-2 and ping the web spinner. I mean, all my moves are bad. Counterspell's not exactly. Oh, but I can counterspell a coin. Oh my god. Let's play counterspell. It makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Counterspell will attack like this. And you can't Houndmaster anyways. This stops Animal Companion as well. Actually, not really. If he plays coin Animal Companion, it doesn't stop it. But at that point, it is better kill Web Spinner over the Haunted Creeper.
I wonder.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. Force my hand.
I'm really worried because this hand just is not going to do it. That's actually interesting. As a combo card, like it's a cheap element I can combo with stuff. Sorcerer Apprentice. It's kind of like Flame Waker in a way. But I don't have any one man. My best draw is going to be Arcane Missiles or Mirror Image. I can do Illidan plus Sorcerer plus Image. Problem is, like, Unleash the Hound still, though. That's good he didn't develop his board at all this turn. Otherwise, it's going to be Illidan anyways, and something else, maybe. Frostbolt. Or just play Sorcerer Apprentice. No, let's play this, because... Either way, it's like the same, Sorcerer Apprentice and Frostbolt. It depends what I value later more, because he can just use a 2-2 to trade for Sorcerer Apprentice, but it gives him a chance to just kill Illidan with the Mad Scientist as well. Okay, got his last charge before the secret, which is decent. Oh, it doesn't matter. Gonna have a hard time against high mains. Oh, wait, I have Mirror-Entity.
Job done.
I'm assuming it's freezing by his deck list, so... Nice. I hope he can't kill my Azure Drake. It's really important for my Azure Drake not to die here. Okay, I can just lose a face race, like the damage race. I'll just see what's the best here. This is 11 damage. I only have 6 damage. I might need a trade. I can attack. I guess I should attack first. I don't need the spell damage anyways for Fireball, if I want to Fireball that. I want to play high threat targets too. Thing is, Fireballing it isn't that useful. Oh, I can also trade like this.
Interesting.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm basically like, this is a weak board to trades here. I have like 2 high threat targets, but I want to play high threat targets over Drake. Drake is kind of high threat target, not as much as these though. Like I want him to trade, so I'm just baiting him to trade instead of go face, because I'm scared of just dying. so I don't mind just playing Sorcerer Apprentice and Flamewaker. Still not sure though. It's so hard for me to clear out the 1/1s without the Flamewaker. But if I didn't trade, I might have just been dead with the Savannah Highmane still up and Unleash the Hound's face damage. Probably lost that way too. Looks like I'll still lose this way though.
Perhaps.
What's better, to kill it or not to kill it? Because if I kill it, you can get another beast. Some of the beasts are relevant. If I... Oh, I should kill it because kill command. Oh, I died to kill command anyways. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Well, sometimes it'll matter, but not against kill command. Oh, sometimes kill command matters. If his beast costs 5 mana, can't kill command hero power. I have lethal next turn. Yeah, I'm losing to Owl now, but he took a long time, so it probably doesn't have Owl. Come on, can't kill me with kill command. Oh, if he has kill command and he kill commands some minion, we'll have to see what happens there. Oh, very good hand. I'm gonna keep everything for sure. I have 2 high threat minions. Definitely keeping Portal with Sorcerer Apprentice, just because it's discounted. And it seems like my play is going to be turn 1 Sorcerer Apprentice Mirror Image. I have to use my coin for that before Flamewaker. I don't have a good curve with Portal since it's going to cost 1, but it's just too good. I mean, there's nothing I can do that's better than that, even though it messes up my curve a little bit. This is still better. Yeah, it's better because AI cannot draw a creature, and I have 2 mirror images. to protect any minion. And I can play any minion less than 4 mana, which is protected by Mirror Image too. So even though this is more mana efficient, I think it's better. I'm gonna play Mech Bear over Flamewaker, that's for sure. Come on, no BGH, no BGH. No one keeps BGH versus Mage, that's for sure, in their opening hand. Okay, he can still kill it. That's not as bad though. It's time to play. I don't like playing Flamemaker this turn because I can play Mirror to stop 5-drop minions, and I can play Flamemaker next turn anyways. With some spells in my hand, these 2 spells. There's some incentive for me to trade, and there's some incentive for me not to. If I trade, I want to do it before AI, so I have less chance of drawing secrets. But then this is really good at killing the slime. But then getting Counterspell or Mirror is really good, as well as I might need to attack it anyways, depending on how lucky I get. I'm gonna trade first. Looks like I probably didn't need to. Oh, I need to play fast. Actually, it was made more sense to trade Swords Apprentice since Death Spite. I ran out of time to think, though. Maybe even coolant it? I don't think so at that point, though. Because this is a counterspell, I can't execute it either, so... Hopefully I draw a Frostbolt to freeze that. Otherwise, I don't know, it's okay, I guess. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's going down. 7 minions? Okay. I actually have enough slots on my hand. Wait, can I just kill him with the coolant? Six, 7, 8, 9. Let's not do it. Because I have double Flamewaker in my hand, so, and 0 mana, so I can get 4 damage ping next turn, if not 8 damage coolant with double Flamewakers up. Guy Barone, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back. Crowfist. My hand is kind of garbage in a way, though. I mean, it's good. It's good. I got like 3 really good cards: Sorcerer Apprentice, Double Flamewaker. But 3 of my cards are mirror images. I mean, that's not exact. It's still a lot of value, but. Oh, the clutch counterspell and the low life revenge. took over.
Medivh versus Uther.
I didn't make this deck, so the Echo thing is just what I
Let the games begin.
copied. And I couldn't tell you why.
Job's done.
But I do think that in double image mage it's better than normal. I have no spells at all. I still think it's better to play this than Manworm though. He didn't point out anything.
Apple on your head.
That's good. Very good.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm gonna trade here. Depends on what I get.
Me?
Interesting. I can play Clockwork Giant next turn. I think I will. And if Flamewalker into the True Silver isn't very good. I hope he doesn't have BJH. Alder Peacekeeper is going to be scary as well. Not nearly as bad as BJH. Oh, nice. I have enough mana for Flamewaker, Flame Cannon. I'll definitely go for Tempo. I have 8/8 to ride the Tempo Wave. So the only question here is whether I attack first or after. If he has a Doomsayer, I should attack after. If he has a Taunt, I should attack first. I think I'm going to do Flame Cannon first, just in case. Actually, I'm going to need a trade. It's bad for me though, because that's a really strong minion. Being True Silver, which is still expensive, but a little bit unfortunate. Mostly scared of Consecrate here. I am getting really lucky portals today. Other than that one, the one Blood Imp, but still, even the Blood Imp, I got Tyrion on the same turn, so. Yeah. Good portals. Today I'm climbing so much faster than yesterday. I guess climbing Control Warrior is definitely slow. I guess one of the reasons why I don't have 4-drops in this deck, other than like the Fireballs and Echo, is your like 1 to 3 drops are so good in the mid game too. So oftentimes you're better off like playing Flamewick or Sorcerer Apprentice and things like that, and on turn 4. Well, a little bit worried about this hand. I will probably play unstable portal on turn 2. In case of weapon? If that makes sense? I'm more kind of tempted to play Sorcerer Apprentice and go greedy because lately Patron Wars have been using one Fire War Axe. That's the thing too, right? One fire. I'm gonna play this. It'll pay off if it doesn't die because I can play both these. Pussy Mulligan like his whole hand, I think. Slam. Well, it's okay, I guess. Not as bad as Fire War Axe.
Well played.
Armor made to fit. Armor made to fit.
The dam stand ready.
Strike.
So this makes it worth it for me to play the Mirror Image because of Deathspite. Yeah, he's playing like this, the standard like good patron where one Fire War Axe, Harrison Jones, probably no Grom. This list is a very standard list right now.
My fate is sealed.
Strike.
The Armor Smith's actually good. I like killing it because of Battle Rage and because this Mirror Image is a 1/1/0/1, so it dies to the Armor Smith. It's weak to execute. Got 2 donations from Chill P. Good evening, strifecro. Dear Blaze, listen to Tupac. No, I don't listen to Tupac. Guess I'm not really into gangsta rap. Not that I don't think it's good though, but just don't do it.
Maybe. No. Let the pain speak to me. I gotta move.
I have to kill the Acolyte, so Frostbolt this trade, and what I have left, 4 mana, so I'm getting quite a bit of armor from this Armor Smith, which is, I'm not sure. This is a matchup where Patron War doesn't care about your life. When they win, it's because they just mass patrons on board and you can't deal with it, like no Flame Strike. This is not a matchup they generally win with like frothing and racing you or one-shotting you, so I guess it doesn't ultimately matter. My hand is insane though. I'm just gonna get him. Well, I missed everything. Do I have lethal actually?
Strike.
My fate is
It's so good because that's spell power and I had mana worm, so each missile was doing, I don't know, a lot of damage, 5 damage.
So many choices. Here. Let the games begin.
I think I keep mirror image because Rogue is kind of weird because they're not like as based on weapons for removal as warrior, but they still have weapon, so I think it's still a mistake to mulligan the mirror image. But then it's not as good still because it's not like warrior where they can only kill your minions with weapon for the most part. Missling because the mana worm is it's like a long-term investment for the mana worm, not just like 3-phase damage. I mean, my mana worm has a decent chance that it doesn't die because of the mirror images. Like deadly poison doesn't kill it. I need to draw stuff. Counterspell is not useful right now because there's nothing I'm trying to protect or like stopping anything in particular. I need to draw minions. This is a little bit awkward for me because I have nothing to do this turn.
This guy's toast.
Okay, so this is actually a game where I set up pretty well for Flamewaker top decks. I'm gonna have Emperor and then a lot of cheap spells, Sorcerer Apprentice. So Flamewaker is gonna be like this is gonna be one of the games that Flamewaker is really good. Ooh. The question is, do I even play Emperor first? Because I can't play Mirror Image if I play Emperor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really even need to technically, right? I can play Sorcerer Apprentice, Flamewaker, Image, and Portal, or even end Frostbolt. Actually, it seems like I don't need the discount from Emperor. I can play everything anyways.
Just like you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start clearing this out. It would make sense just to use these taunts to like taunt up the board, but since I have a Flamewaker, stuff's gonna die anyways. I might as well use the Frostbolt to make it cleaner. Like if I didn't have Flamewaker, I might as well just left up the Shredder and played Portal there and just leave up a 3/3 and a 4/3 tanked by these. But it's mostly because of the Flamewaker. I wanted to make it much cleaner. Yeah, that's like kind of perfect RNG in a way. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it hitting the agent. Just because next turn spells maybe will kill it easier.
Show them all.
So question is, do I trade here? Blade Flurry. It would be definitely better to trade against Blade Flurry. But he doesn't have Blade Flurry. I think. Because last turn he healed bot plus something. If he had Flurry, I would expect, since he had a 3 attack weapon, a Flurry last turn. We're over the heal bot. I had a pretty scary board last turn. I think he would have maybe done it. If only I could see the situation perfectly last turn, like see the whole board state, I could probably get a better read, but I kind of forgot exactly how cleanly the Blade Flurry would have lined up. I do know I had 3 high threat minions, though. He's going to trade anyways. I mean, I could probably get 3 extra damage by going face. There's no point trading for mad science because I can just ping this guy. So that's just doesn't make sense. Wait.
Welcome back.
Huh. Well, I guess try a couple more times. I don't know. Maybe the servers are bugged? Banned because too lucky RNG? Maybe. I don't know about that. Let me see if anyone else is playing or something. Seems like it's only me having this problem. It's not like everyone. Alright, this is messed up. Well, I guess take like a 2-minute break, come back in 2 minutes, and if it still is not working, I'll probably move to Europe or something. I mean, I have been restarting my client. Every time it crashes, I've been restarting the client. It shouldn't have anything to do with my computer. It says it's not just me. But anyways, I'm going to be right back, take like a 2-minute break. Alright, I'm back. I'll check. I don't know. I guess I'll see if it works. I don't really have any solutions to this problem. If it just keeps crashing, I guess I could reboot the client, like actually close the Belnet like a launcher. Alright, I'm gonna try to do that. It's still broken. So exit. Like do like a full reboot of the client.
Warm your frozen boots by the fire.
As far as like the actual reinstalling, I mean reinstalling the whole thing, like the whole Belnet thing on Hearthstone, if I do have to do that, then I'll have to stop my stream because that'll take way too long. That'll take at least like an hour or two. So I'm gonna try this one more time after I reboot the client, and if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna move to Europe. And if Europe doesn't work, then I guess I'm done, and I'll see what to do. It didn't work. So, alright, I'm going to Europe. Let's see if that works. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, any like reinstall of the whole client will, I mean, that will have to stop my stream.
Warm your frozen boots by the fire.
This is like a grinder mage I've been trying. It's not working very well, unfortunately. I think this should be a tempo mage. Oh, this is the same deck already. I don't have time to do all the quests. Well, I mean, it's not I don't have time to do a quest. I usually don't like the quests dictating what I play. I do play a lot of Hearthstone, so it's not like at the time. It's just I'll never play a class just to do the quests. So I usually just click off quests if it's not what I'm playing.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, looks like this is working. Mana Worm is like a top tier card against Hunter. Otherwise, I think the cards you want is something like Mana Worm, and then Missile's Mirror Image is good, and also Mad Scientist and Flameworker are good. 3/2s are bad against Hunter. Portal is kind of iffy as well. But maybe I should just keep everything just because of the Mana Worm opening. Like, it's like a really good tempo hand. I can turn 1 Mana Worm, turn 2 Sorcerer Apprentice, Coin, Portal, or Frostbolt. So I have like cheap spells that I can play on the same turn as Sorcerer Apprentice, potentially. This is Europe. Oh, this is getting good in my hand. Let me see. I still have to decide how to do this Flamewaker, like whether to save my coin for it or not. I guess now there's no more. Wait, actually I can coin the Flamewaker. I was thinking now I don't really have a choice and just play Portal because this is obviously not going to be good against Glaivezuka. But then again, against Fates Hunter, I feel like you can't kill Flamewaker. I'll just play Flamewaker and then play spells next turn. Seems okay. It's not impossible for him to kill, but I'd say it's pretty hard. You can kill it with Huffer, if he wants to trade, which I guess for sure he will. He can Wolf Rider it down. Arcane Golem is really bad if you have to Arcane Golem it. Wolf Rider, it's not great either, but I'm just trying to think like what things. Kill Command, I guess is possible, but that's so bad too.
Flame on.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Ooh, perfect. Actually made some sense to play Portal too, because it's likely that the minion I play, I could play it this turn, the minion I Portal. Frostbolt Face is actually interesting as well. I feel like that should be saved for a little bit later though, and I like Frostbolt more than Flamewaker in this matchup. He's out of cards, I'm at 24, which is decent even though some of my stuff died.
Someday I'll be just like you.
My luck continues. It's a really flexible card.
I smell blood. Get in there and fight, maggot.
I'm gonna have to play Alex next turn for sure. And it's too strong of a minion. It means I'm gonna have to Alex him. I mostly played this counterspell instead of ping this 2-1. Wow, I didn't even attack.
I bring life.
But I think it was mostly targeting Quickshot. Since Quickshot can cycle, counterspelling it is really good. I can Frostbolt that over 2 turns. This is good because he can't burn me because of the counterspell. It's more unlikely he can kill me with like a kill command. Wait, I have lethal, right? I thought that I didn't have lethal, but I guess I do.
Jane versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
If it is Zoo, it's the worst matchup for me. Mirror Image is good against Zoo. It's something I definitely should consider keeping, but I don't have any minions, so I didn't keep Mirror Image. I think having a minion is certainly the most important thing against any matchup. Since Tempo Mage is all about riding minions to victory, like snowballing it.
I'll show them all.
I guess against Warrior, you definitely keep Mirror Image though, no matter what, even without a minion. There's no way you can mulligan Mirror Image. But ooh, Andrew Lloyd, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back to the Strife crew.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Crowfist.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I'm gonna have to waste mana this turn. Well, unless I want to Frostbolt 2-1 and keep my Abusive alive, which I'm a little bit doubtful because, it makes some sense though, based on tempo. I have an extra card on board, and he's already played an Abusive. Like, I'm kind of scared of Abusive Egg to proc it, but my guy doesn't do anything. I don't think so. Lick Joe, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Crowfist. It's a lot of damage with the spell power. It's not going to stick though, the spell power. It's one of the reasons why this matchup is so hard, because against missiles, flame cannon, flame waker, like things like egg make it really hard for you to do anything good. Oh my god, my portals are good. What? I think that just lost him the game. Am I still lose? Is that possible? I don't know. I can missile for like 8 missiles, Frostbolt. I can't combo him everything. That's way too much mana. Not like this whole thing. But I can play Dr. Boom on turn 7. And you know, Malagos probably not going to die is the thing. It's a 4/12, so it'll stick around multiple turns, hopefully. I'm going to use this Dr. Boom to try to trade off. Malagos probably is going to be Missile. It's not as mana efficient, but I can't see me needing Frostbolt something for 8. And then hopefully the Malagos doesn't die and I'll win. Otherwise, I guess we'll see what happens. I should be able to clear with Malagos missiles. Nice. So good. I'm going to use Dr. Boom to hit Void Terror. Flame Waker, that's not nearly as good as Malagos, is it? In fact, it's better than Malagos. But the body is way worse, so I don't think so. Okay, so this is 5 extra missiles. This is 2 missiles, 4 missiles, and then a ping. So it's the same amount of missiles. Especially if you count the Frostbolt. In fact, Flamewaker's better. But the body is way worse. I'm not sure if it's better. Is that necessary? Oh, let me play fast. Alright, next turn, Malagos. I think he's dead because I can Malagos Frostbolt him. Oh, that was disappointing. Flamewicker's so good that it was better than Malagos, kind of. Like, it was way more missiles. But I guess it's because I can only cast one spell. Oh, Ecop. Crowfist. Thanks for winning us all the matches in Archon League. Unfortunately, we didn't win very much. Happy birthday, though. Is it really your birthday? Or is that a troll?
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
Oh. This hand's pretty good. I'm mulliganing the missiles because I didn't have any minions. I'm mulliganing all my spells for minions.
I'll show them all.
Looking for minions, I guess. But the best is, the best card to have in your opening hand should be Mad Scientist, followed Flamewaker, Mana Worm. He misses 2-drop, really good for me.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm not even sure if Counterspell's worse than Mirror T actually in this matchup. It's just 2 more missiles. The Mana Worm is like 1 less missile because I get extra ping with Mana Worm. But another thing is this body is scarier, the Flamewaker body. This is kind of weak to Defender of Argus leaving up, but I still value 3 face damage, and Argus still is not that good. Alright, good night, Ecop. Oh, nice. I still had the kill on it. That was really important. Looks like he's starting to take over the board, but I have a lot of face damage and he's low. It's hard for him to life tap at this point. Still not really losing the board. Okay, looks like he's dead. I went face instead of trading because I have lethal with double fireball for 3 mana each, so that's 12 damage. So I definitely think going face is better because of the breakpoint of lethal. Wow, this deck is good. I'm not sure how many wins I have in a row. On my deck tracker it says 17-2 with this tempo mage. I'm not sure how many games are from today or before, or exactly what's what, but
You asked for it.
gonna keep Flamewaker against Paladin. Mulliganing Frostbolt for minions. Even though Frostbolt's important now against Knife Juggler. Paladins shouldn't be able to kill this very easily, not on empty board. It's not impossible, Coghammer, but nice, nice, so perfect for me. The sorcerer, the Peacekeeper isn't that good here because this guy is so scary. Like I don't care about the attack of him so much. ADC Percival, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Crowfist.
I wonder.
I misread this situation. I thought I could Flamewaker and Frostbolt, and then because he uses coin, he can't True Silver, but I can't Flamewaker anyways, so unfortunately I'm just gonna have to double Portal and Frostbolt, probably. Alright, Karma. Alright, you got me, Karma. The two worst minions in the game. Parrot and Wisp is the same, right? So it's just as bad as a Wisp. This is 0 drop, as bad as a Wisp as well, like the worst minion possible. I feel like I'm gonna need to echo my Flamewaker. Even though it seems good, these minions aren't that important. Against Consecrate, I mean, I'm willing to kind of lose to it, but I don't think he has Consecrate, or he would have done last turn. It's bad to trade. I'm gonna just trade. I can't decide what to do.
Runs out on me.
If I don't trade, I lose everything to consecrate. Otherwise, just go face. I don't think he has it, but if he does, at least I have minions next turn. I didn't think of this move with target. I should have put another target dummy. Or maybe I should trade, because trading there prevents the Trusso remove as well with the one target dummy. I just didn't feel like trading my Sorcerer Apprentice. I didn't mind trading my my Parrot. It's really good. I don't feel so bad about using missiles here. It's likely I should just cast every missile here. Each missile is 6 damage, spell power, and flame waker. Oh, did he quality consecrate? Might have lost the game there to that.
Jaina versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
You asked for it.
This is actually a matchup where Flamewaker does not exactly shine. 2/4 is awkward against Druid mid-range minions like Sludge Belcher and Druid Claw, especially Druid Claw, Pilot Shredder, and Druid doesn't have exactly a lot of things. But I think it's too good. I don't have that many 3-drops. Definitely just keep you minions. Druid in particular, the only cards you want to keep are minions early and Flame Cannon, I believe. Since Flame Cannon is so good against Druid, kills it kills the shade, and it does Druid doesn't swarm the board.
Someday I'll be just like you.
They play like one mid-range minion. Flame Cannon's so good. But I mean, it's still like against Druid. It's just Druid's weak to dropping a lot of minions early. It doesn't really matter. Drop Sorcerer Apprentice, you know, into something like just drop everything you can.
Me?
they're not like combo cards against Druid. You just play them, and when Druid plays minions, then you play stuff.
I must safeguard the land.
It's a pretty ambitious keeper. This guy's so good if he had to do that. Because he could have killed this guy. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but in a way it doesn't. I keep Flamewaker rematch. It's like almost the best card in your deck. I think it's probably correct to, like, it's pretty good to just keep Flamewaker every match. Pretty much every matchup. I mean, there might be matchups where it's worse and better, but for the most part, I'm just keeping it all the time. That's the good one to get. 50% chance mirror entity, 50% counterspell. I like mirror a lot better here.
The light does not dissolve.
Not good. It's so unlikely that I get any good pings, right? How am I even supposed to get any good pings? I wonder if I should just trade off both and then play mirror. Like, what kind of pings am I even looking for? I still have a mirror. It's just so good for me. It made some sense to play counterspell if you consider like that board is more weak to spells than mirror entity, and especially since turn 6 Druid doesn't have that many minions. It might have changed now though.
Mental dislocator. Engaging TC-130. Mental
I've
dislocator.
got the beast in my sack.
Who are you?
I'd summon tempted to trade for one of his minions. I think that's too greedy though, because I don't want this boom bot to be able to die, but that mirror entity can still die. Like, I want his boom bot to just not be able to proc death rattle. I guess got pretty lucky there.
Time waits for no one.
Scariest card is Ancient of War, I believe. It's almost like an Ancient War. Not as bad though. I need 3 more damage to kill him. was pretty sick though. He had Cousin Mystic, Dr. Boom, and MC Tech. But he made some questionable plays like the Keeper Silence instead of killing. Mana Curve might have not been that great either, so.
You asked for it.
I like Portal because it doesn't die to a weapon. Portal and Mirror Image are the best, I think. Mad Scientist is really good. A little bit worried about this hand. We'll see what I get.
Hello.
I don't think I'm playing it because it's a liability against a lot of warrior minions like Acolyte and Armorsmith. He can still coin Deathspite, but I don't think it's nearly as attractive since he has a Fire War Axe right now already equipped. Still don't have a great way to deal with Acolyte. I mean, Mirror Entity kind of makes sense to play early to stop Acolyte, but... Okay, so it seems like this is Patron Warrior.
Armor made to fit.
Let the pain speak to me.
I didn't get to Mirror Entity this.
Let the pain speak to me.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to clear out this board somehow. Before Dr. Boom. I'm pretty dead though, he's drawn too many cards. Like, each of these Acolytes, like 3-card Acolytes.
What now?
Yeah, I agree. Should have used the weapon instead of interraging his Acolyte.
By the power of Ragnarok!
I'm just in burn mode at this point. He's already used one armor smith. Hope it doesn't have second one. I don't know. These boom bots, they could go good. I seen a burning map. I don't think I'm gonna win board control because patrons are gonna wreck me soon.
I wonder.
I just have to get really lucky to win like this game like 5-10% of the time from here on. Something like portal into like a lot of face damage minion, like a minion that like King Crush or something and does some fireballs. I don't know. There's not a lot of ways for me to win anymore. Maybe high damage boom bots for face, King Crush and fireball. It's not exactly helpful, right? I mean, it's of course it's above average one though. At the very least, it represents 3 face damage, like the weapon, but
Charge forward!
I don't think it's gonna win me the game.
They'd be thirsty.
A fight calls me!
Back to work.
Everyone, get in here! 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 Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I think if I have a mana worm, I can keep Sorcerer Apprentice, but without the mana worm, I shouldn't. Because 3-2 loses the 2-1s against Hunter and Mad Scientist.
I wonder. Greetings, traveler.
Hello.
Ooh, one turn too late. That's so weird. Should I just play it? I guess. It's better than pinging it. I thought these pop. gonna try to say Flame Waker for the mid game, so maybe he has a combo Sorcerer Apprentice, or I don't know if I can combo with something. That's a really good draw. It's like slightly better than Frostbolt here because I get a secret as well. It might not exactly trade as an option of bowing it, but still, then I still get a secret. And this is mid range, so the mirror entities are actually quite good. They're not like amazing, but they are good. Since he still has small minions, but okay, he's using it to bait the mirror entity, so I can trade here. I believe I might keep Flame Cannon over Frostbolt. Not completely sure. I think I will keep Flame Cannon over Frostbolt. If I want to get lucky, I could Mirror Image, but I don't like Mirror Image. It's too risky, especially if I miss the Juggler and he has Unleash the Hounds. It's likely I don't attack with Flame Waker just because it's a Flame Waker. No! Oh, I messed up. I'm not in a rush to trade because I have echoes, so if my board gets, like, if I just don't attack into these traps, I can just get crazy echoes. And my minions are really good. I'll probably just attack now. Let's see what it is, if I can get the explosive as well, or if I know it's snake. So it looks like it's snake trap. Explosive would have procced. Okay, so I'm still in that snake trap.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Maybe I shouldn't have played the mirror image on that turn. I was thinking I had two really good minions, but then it was so weak to Unleash the Hounds. Problem is, images don't trade against Unleash the Hounds, and the Hounds stuck around. But it would have made me weak to bow, for example, if I didn't play the mirror. So that should be freezing, but I can just throw one of my small minions in. Face.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Alright.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Yeah. AI is too slow to keep against Hunter. Definitely not keeping AI against Hunter. Especially with the Mana Worm hand, it means that I can play a tempo game. Like drop 1, 2, 3 minions and try to get some spells from there. It's actually weird, but because he didn't drop a 1-drop, the Mad Scientist is actually better than Mana Worm. I'm not even sure if that's right, actually. It's like 1-3 is bad going into turn 2 against the possible 2-drops, Knife Juggler and Mad Scientist, kind of. But the problem is I could have just coined and made it a 2-3. The problem is I don't have anything to use my coin. Like if I just wanted a coin on turn 2 to kill the Knife Juggler, it would be really weird. I think it's fine. Probably drop both of these next turn and then see where it goes from there. Gonna have to trade, actually. There's no way around it. Because if I drop both my minions and go face, Unleash the Hound's gonna just wreck me. I have all these 2 health minions for Unleash. I can't do that. And there's no, I don't have any removal. The good thing is I get 2 secrets. That's not that bad. That's basically the same as Misha. Huffer is the worst. Because I get to keep 1, but he gets 4 extra face damage from Huffer. The differences are minor, I guess. Huffer's still way worse, I guess, but the other 2 are the same. Assuming this is mid-range hunter, since he didn't hit any early drops, more unlikely that it's face hunter. Although Glaivezuka means more likely to be face. I need to think about this more. It's not actually obvious to mirror image anymore because of Unleash for 3. Knife Juggler Unleash. Because the images don't fight back. I guess I'm not going to image. His weapon can't kill my guy. I'm extra weak to Knife Juggler Unleash because I have a mirror entity. So when he plays Knife Juggler, he actually has 4 hounds. Plus I can play it after Rag, or, you know, like a little bit. It seems like much better to play it then. Don't think I need to take a risk since I'm so far ahead. Oh, my hand is so good with the Emperor. I can even get out Rag earlier. Dr. Boom isn't amazing against Hunter at this point because he hasn't used any Unleashes. Actually, I have a decent read that his hand is Knife Juggler Unleash, or at least Unleash. Because it seems like he's a face hunter, so he doesn't have high main, and he missed his like 1 and 2 drops, meaning he has a lot of situational cards. So yeah, I'm actually like pretty sure he has Unleash the Hounds in his hand. I think this is working much better than the old Tempo Mage with Archmage and Echo. Instead, this one is not a spare part base and no clockwork gnomes or mechanical yetis, but instead it's more based on more individual powerful minions like
You
Ragnaros.
asked for it.
Still the Emperor, I think Emperor's too good. Just with Flamewaker. And I have the differences, instead of those spare part cards, I have 4 1-drop spells. Double Missile, Double Image, and Echo. It does make sense to keep Frostful because I have a good minion core already. But I had a portal already, I feel like... I'm a little bit worried if I draw the second mirror entity, then that'll be really weird for me. Won't be able to get value from my Mad Scientist Death Rattle. I have all my secrets in my hand almost already.
My word is paramount. Leave me alone.
No dragon, so no Azure Drake follow up. Oh my god. It's really unfortunate because I think I want to play Mirror Tea against turn 5, but if I play Mirror Tea, it messes up my mana curve a lot. I mean, I can just play it on 3, it's not like messing up mana curve, it's just my mana worm is too weak. My other move is to coin double and stable portal, getting it to a 4-3, that way I can trade. I think I like that a little bit more. I can double my portals down. I got some really good portals again, but this is a huge problem for me right now. Deathwing's pretty good. I mean, I probably won't even have that many cards. Like, I can just play it and discard almost nothing. It's like a last resort. This is really good against Druid. It's like a Flame Cannon and a minion at the same time. Guess it's gonna be a Mirror Entity next turn. Especially going into turn 7. He has Dr. Boom and Ancient War and Ancient Lord maybe. I think I value that over Flamewaker going into turn 7. Especially with 2 entities, they're slow cards. You can never play both entities in one turn, so you have to start working on them like as soon as you can. Hope I get... Actually, I don't need anything. I have Bomb Lobber. I can just Bomb Lobber and ping.
Special delivery! Fool! Off my head!
And then next turn, Flamewaker Counterspell. I could play Counterspell this turn to bait out, like... it doesn't make sense, right? Because he didn't play around Mirror Entity last turn. It probably means he doesn't even have a good minion to bait Mirror Entity. And my board is not weak to Counterspell. Like, it's not weak to spell right now. So I like the Mirror more, because it's so hard for him to play around the second one when he couldn't play around the first one.
What to do?
Where shall I strike?
I have a Fireball to push through damage here. Actually, I like saving the Fireball. was thinking Flamewake Counterspell, but what if I miss? Then I can't even attack. I need at least one ping so that my Ancient Lore can kill the Drill Claw, and that would be better than Fireball for sure. But if I hit 0 pings in both the face, it's way worse. Then I can't even attack this turn. Well, I wonder how bad that would be if I just can't attack. Maybe it was worth it, because I certainly can't attack both into it. It's way overkill and I lose all my minions.
Well played.
Yeah, actually, because the counterspell is so good there, once I play that, I think it was better not to play Fireball and just go for the Flamemaker counterspell. And even if I miss both, then I just don't attack. I have a counterspell up, so it's hard for him to do anything.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Interesting hand. I don't believe I can keep both missiles and image. That's too much. Unless I want to keep Frostbolt too? No, I can't do that. Let's only keep one. Oh, they're so good. But then like the highest chance of losing this game is just getting run over from turns 1 to 3. I can't play Flamemaker until like turn 4 and stuff, or turn... let's just keep everything. I can missile early, I guess. That makes more sense.
Shields up. Red alert.
Let's see what it does. Okay, so I have a pretty easy Flamewaker coin mirror image turn. Mostly trying to protect from True Sword Champion. Oh, that's so good. Now if he has Consecrate, he can't kill Flamewaker. Because I killed a mini-bot. I had a chance to kill mini-bot if I got lucky, which I did. Much better in Sorcerer Apprentice. Protecting my image one more turn. 2-3 and 2-2 should be the same here because of Consecrate.
Reporting for duty.
I can ping it to 12, but I need the mana this turn. Double flame. Wow.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Wait. Oh, no, I didn't miss lethal. I was thinking I could fireball it. Ping plus fireball it, but I don't have the mana to ping and fireball it. Should I play both?
Someday I'll be just like you.
You need to kill this before Flame Cannon.
Runs out on me.
I'm playing around and call it Consecrate by not using my missiles.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, that was wrong. Should have fireballed first. I shouldn't draw first, but I guess I'm not fireballing anymore. I don't know. I think it makes more sense to fireball first because the damage can be wasted, but then it makes some sense because you might not need to fireball or want to fireball depending on what minion you drop. But looking at it in the big picture, I think fireball first is better.
Shields off. Red alert.
Jaina versus Uther.
Is it the same person? I think it might be the same person.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I reach out a lot. I just don't respond that much because there's a lot of stuff. So also a lot of stuff I don't want to respond to. Dizzy Kittens Dildo, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife Crew. Crowfist. Sorcerer Print is actually safe, but I don't know if I still want to play it. I don't think it'll die because Paladin can't really kill a 3/2 on 3 mana or 2 mana. But then I can't really use my mana for Sorcerer Apprentice. I might as well play Mad Scientist anyways, since I can try Knife Juggler better.
Shields off. Red alert.
I'm gonna be weak to Consecrate. I'm trying to think if I have any choice. Might as well go for it. What's my other plays? Like attack it? I guess I can still play around. Okay, so this is better.
Someday I'll be just like you.
It's the same thing except just trade. I'm gonna battle consecrate anyways. This gives a chance of counterspell. Right. Yeah, it makes sense.
Reporting for duty.
What does that get? Counterspell.
Me?
I like the Echo over AI because of the Mana Worm. I could play the Mana Worm for sure. I hit my curve. Jizz, the Kidney Stone just subbed. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Crowfist. Oh, I didn't realize he had a coin. Because he can actually consecrate, huh? The coin was actually pretty big. At this point, I'm definitely going to play the Arcane Missiles and play one more Mirror Image. I have too much damage here with double Mana Worm to not play the missiles. How many spells do I have? One spell here. I don't have lethal. I need 8 more damage, 7 more damage. Fireball would be lethal. I'm gonna AI first. Maybe... At this point though... No, let me AI first. Because at this point, the only way I can lose is board clear equal like consecrate. I might as well not play these minions. And just see what I get first. Next turn I have Fireball lethal anyways now. If I played Apprentice it would have been lethal because I could have saved myself some mana to Fireball.
Victory is yours.
I've been really liking the Echo. It's so good in this deck, just the one Echo. Because it's very easy for this deck to get ahead on board if you play it right. Like that's basically like that's what this deck is trying to do. It's like a tempo deck. And then Echo gets so much value after that. You can definitely not support 2 Echoes, but 1 is pretty easy to support.
My magic will tear you
This hand is kind of bad because I don't have any minions, at least not early.
I'll show them. I'll show them.
Hopefully I get like a mad scientist or response. Otherwise, I'm not even sure if it's good Frostbolt because then my first minion is gonna get mirror imaged. But I guess because I'm an AI anyways next turn, even if you play Sorcerer Apprentice, I mean I could mirror image the Sorcerer Bolt it, but then I'm messing up my curve too, so. Portal is in a way better. And counterspell over AI. Wow, that's pretty good for me. That it's not mirror entity. Either way, something would have gotten counterspelled.
I serve the Fire Lord.
I'm in trouble though because no early minions, so far behind in the tempo race. I can make a comeback with Flamewaker, but I'm not any more likely to make a comeback than he is. Like,
Me and Mr. Fight. Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
into a chicken.
This is going to be amazing.
This is actually a decent deck for Gnomish Experimenter because my deck has a lot of spells, but I think the card is too weak for the deck normally. Still.
Someday I'll be just like you.
He's almost at the infinite Archmage Fireball point. Only needs one more Sorcerer Apprentice. Or he could do 1 mana Fireballs. Could still get 10 Fireballs in a turn. My only chance to Drake into missiles and kill everything. I could kill potentially 2 Sorcerer Apprentices.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
You asked for it.
I want minions against Druid, right? Portal's good because it's kind of like a minion. I feel okay like keeping Portal. I don't like keeping AI against Druid. Like against Warrior, I like keeping AI more. Because oftentimes Warrior, it's hard to develop anything early because of the weapons. Whereas Druid, it's hard to, like that's what you want to do. Your specialty early, like your, I don't know, like your best chance are the early game. Anytime they kill a minion early with a spell, it's like you're just trading turns, but think there's too much value to give up, even though I'm using my coins, draining my mana curve a little bit, because I can't coin the Drake after, and I don't have the Flamewaker coin, but still, I'm getting +2 on my Mana Worm and developing my Mana Worm early. I don't think you keep Frostbolt. It's Mad Scientist and Mana Worm, that's too important still. Interesting turn.
It's like 20 people planning against the giant. They have like 60 people that play as much as me. So yeah, and I'm the only one, and that's on our side that plays as much as me. I'm gonna stop playing.
We don't want to trade any of these into this. I'm gonna try to get lucky. I need 1 ping, no 2 pings. Is that easy? That's not easy. I guess I can trade my Mana Worm in and play Flamewaker. Flamewaker and empty board isn't that great here. Drill Claw and stuff. I guess I'm gonna just see what happens.
Time runs out on me.
Where shall I strike?
I'm gonna check out how this is gonna go. That's really good. Okay, yeah. I didn't need to kill anything in particular, maybe just one of them
I's got something I know.
after playing the image. My curve going into this is okay, but that's not really when you beat Druid. Like, you're playing into Druid's hands if you have to fight him like minion to minion like this. It's better to do something else to take more control early game. Probably just play the Drake. I'm like opening myself to weak trades with the Drake into the Bear, but Flame. I didn't have the missiles at the time, and Flame Cannon was kind of awkward. Oh, I was pretty lucky. $13 plus 10, 23. So one Savage wouldn't have killed me this turn. I was trying to think if he has Savage or not. I don't think there's anything to AI for. I guess I could AI for Frostbolt and then Flame Cannon Frostbolt. That's not going to put me ahead though. I could just out-resource him though and just do that and then...
I wonder.
Wait, let me count if I die. 17, 5 damage. So 4 damage kills me from his hand. So a Wrath swipe kills me. There's a chance of flame. I can't win like that. I'm like drawing when I need tempo too. So the flame, like the AI itself, isn't even a good thing to spend my mana on unless I top like the Frostbolt, and even then, I could just flame cannon this and miss. I need these boom bots to just kill everything. I don't have Sludge Belcher in this deck. If I had Sludge Belcher in this deck, I could maybe win this game if he doesn't kill me here, but without Sludge Belcher, I don't think it's possible. Because there's no way for me to stop just all face for the rest of the game.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
This is a really good card against Hunter, especially with the coin, but I'm not hitting anything earlier, which is a problem. Mage Cheer Power will kind of do earlier though. That's actually pretty interesting. I wonder what that means. 2 less. It costs 1. And it costs 2 less. So I can play this for 1. Okay, so it's like it saves mana on any 1 minion I play. If I play 2 minions, it'll save a lot of mana. If I play 1 minion, it saves 1 mana. If I play 2 minions, it saves 3 mana.
Put this apple on your head.
I have a ping anyways here. Although technically I can play both of these now. If I had enough mana to Summoning Portal, Flamewaker, and Frostbolt next turn, I would do that, but I don't. So I'll see what to do. Probably just have to kill the Juggler. And... cost 5, so it costs 6 together. It might just be better for me to play these. I don't know, I don't have a great move actually. I could also play Summoning Portal, ping this, not combo with anything. I think that's worse than playing the Mirror Entity. if I had like a more cheap minions or even mid-range minions, I could just play Stunning Portal, Flamemaker. He was probably gonna have to trade his minions into the Flamemaker and leave out Stunning Portal, but my minions are too expensive for that still. Like, I still wouldn't be able to play Dr. Boom or Rag next turn. Got 2/6 Foundation from Dizzy Kitten's Dildo. Fresh out of the kitchen, if you know what I mean. When is it your turn? I promise at least a couple of crow fists.
What to do? What to do?
Alright, I'm gonna just play my stuff. At least I have like 2 must-kill minions now. With 1 secret down. The problem though is that I'm so low already. And also Stoning Pearls doesn't make minions cost less than 1. Even if I echo it and play it again, I can't get this to 0. Can't get Flamewaker to 0 after echo.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Get in there and fight, maggot!
He's valuing that over the Flamewaker. Kind of interesting.
Backwards quickly.
This is going to be a good turn for me.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm just going to see how it goes. I don't think there's a point in attacking first.
Sever my wrath!
Okay, so it's probably Explosive Trap.
I wonder.
I don't know if I can really survive any longer. What's the fastest way for me to kill him this game while playing around a little bit of things? I can play around Unleash the Hounds by trading the 3-2 in first, going face. I'll be at 5 and playing Dr. Boom. That seems weird though. I think actually I might win that way. And it's the most amount of damage I can do anyways. So I mean, I'm pretty much dead at 5, but I don't die to single Unleash the Hounds and nothing. I could still have a chance to kill next turn, depending on how these Bimbots go with Ragnaros.
Well,
Probably not, actually. When is Evo? Is that like it's in LA, right? I know it's probably close to here. A lot of stuff is close by.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
for it.
Flame Cannon's really tempting to keep against Warrior. I might keep it. I'm just really incentivized to get minions with Mirror Image. 2 Mirror Images is not good. What does Flame Cannon allow me to do? It allows me to get through Sludge Belcher, irrelevant against Patron, and it allows me to kill Armor Smith and Acolyte, which might not be that important with Image, I guess. Dalaran Mage. Alright, playing it... Actually, there's no reason for me not to really play this turn,
Master of magic.
since it doesn't die to weapon anyways. Not the Fire War Axe, at least.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, that's really good. If only I can get some stuff going.
Just like you.
Now I have a good minion that's protected by Mirror Image. This guy, I mean, I guess it's okay, but it's ultimately not that good to be protected by Mirror Image, since it's just a 1/4. These things do much more damage. It has spell power, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that important, the spell power. Well, Dalaran Mage is useless now when Flamewaker's out, for Mage at least. It's like way too weak. Okay, so I have moves here. That's
To do.
a lot of decent moves here. It's either Coin Drake or Unsealed Portal, probably Mirror Entity, Coin Ping. What's better against Sludge Belcher?
I wonder.
Okay, let's play this. Wow, that's good.
It's out on me.
Maybe just play that. I mean, that doesn't really turn out better than Azure Drake, huh? It does. It's a stronger minion than Azure Drake. No spell power.
Vaporization commencing.
I'm pretty far ahead on board. I have 2 minions and he has 1 weapon that doesn't kill anything. I have a very good hand with Flame Cannon. Okay, that's good. The only thing I would be really scared of is Sylvanas, because it's very awkward to Flame Cannon a Sylvanas. In fact, I just couldn't Flame Cannon a Sylvanas. I actually have so much spell power. I'm gonna Flame Cannon still.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Vaporization commencing.
What I mean, like it might not be better than Azure Drake. I mean, it's better. Like the Ancient War is a stronger card, but I'm talking about from a tempo perspective. It might not be better because if I'm gonna like say, I don't know how you want to think with RNG, but say the portal was like destined to get an Ancient Lore anyways. Even if I portal later, I would still get Ancient War or Lore and then still have that value later on. But it means that maybe the Azure Drake move, like if I wasn't going to be willing to play an Azure Drake, then I probably shouldn't have been willing to play the Ancient of Lore instead of the Mirror Entity and Ping move, I guess is what I meant.
What to do? What to do? One's out on me.
I was just playing around a potential second brawl with the Dr. Boom. Also, I couldn't get through the Belcher very easily if I played Dr. Boom, because no ping. I was gonna Echo, but then I drew the Mirror Entity and the missiles, which made me change my mind.
What now?
I could have echoed and played another Dalaran Mage, but I didn't think playing another Dalaran Mage was that important instead of AI. So it doesn't make some sense that maybe just instead of playing AI, maybe I'm undervaluing Dalaran Mage because it's still spell power and a minion. Oh, that's so good for me. The only thing limiting me is card draw at this point. 10, 11. I'm off by 1. I could Flame Waker if I go 2 face, I win. Like 2 pings face, but it's really risky against Acolyte. I guess there's no way I'm going to stop him from drawing cards. I guess just Dr. Boom. I hope he doesn't have a second brawl. Could do some draws like Ping Acolyte, but I don't have good follow-up. Flamewaker Echo is okay as well, since I get another Acolyte of Pain and another Flamewaker. It's just this Acolyte, it's pretty annoying for the Flamewaker. Okay, so it does have a roll. Could have been bad, because that was some, like, it made me not really able to use Echo very well after I get brawled down. But I got lucky. Well, even if the Dr. Boom didn't survive, if the boom bots hit like they did, he would have been dead to the fireball anyways.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Okay. Oh wow, this hand is so good. Because I have a 3-drop, I'm not scared of playing this into Mad Scientist since I can coin Flamewaker against Mad Scientist and then attack after. If this is Tempo Mage, this opening is almost unstoppable, especially with my hand being as good as it is. Against Freeze Mage, I can definitely still lose, so I guess I should start playing around assuming this is Freeze Mage from here on, especially with the slow opening, because I believe it's impossible to lose the Tempo Mage at this point.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I need to start putting heavy pressure against Freeze Mage. Going into turn 5, he can start threatening Froststone Doomsday, turn 6 Blizzard. It's really turns 1 to 3 that's the most important turns for me to get a lot of damage. Even if it is Freeze Mage, he doesn't have the block down. So even if he does have the whole like combos, without the block down, it's still hard for him to Alex turn 9 through all that. Look, it's not Freeze Mage, huh? Okay, I'm playing Dread Infernal. As weird as that is, it's too good. And I think it's better to do this. I could have just traded Sorcerer Apprentice, left up 2 Mad Scientist, but the secrets are way too good here, especially Counterspell when I have this kind of board. Oh, this is okay. A Molten Giant deck. It still doesn't have Ice Block down. Nah, he's dead, I think. Alright, I'm done for the night. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back tomorrow. Pretty cool deck. Well, against that, I mean, I didn't even know what deck he was, so typically play against that deck would be weird, but normally I play slow. Against duplicate Echo Giants, from my experience, it's much better if you're playing a control deck to play slow and not try to proc block. Like, don't rush the proc block, I guess is what I mean. If you're playing aggro deck, I guess you just have to all in. There's not, like, you can't play face hunter any differently, of course, but alright guys, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.